Hello guys and welcome back to this video. In this video I'll give you some AdoptMe tips and tricks, tips on grinding and tips on trading and how to upgrade or downgrade your inventory. The first part will be about grinding, the second about trading. And the first thing I would really recommend when you start grinding is look in the AdoptMe shop and search for the 2 times XP for 15 minutes and watch the 5-second ad, because it's just so helpful even if it's just for 15 minutes. But you will see throughout this video that I made a lot of progress with aging up my bunny swirls, and especially because they're an ultra rare, so I would really recommend using that. And guys, please keep in mind this is everything that helped me to upgrade my inventory to what it is right now and how I like to grind to make neons and megas pretty quickly. And I understand some of those tips might help you, some of those might not help you, but I'm trying my best to help you guys upgrade your inventory. And further on in the video I will give or announce a little giveaway to help you guys upgrade your inventory or make trading easier for you if you struggle with it. And another really good tip, and one of the best tips I have, know where to teleport. For example, the baby shop is used to teleport to the playground. The supermarket will be used or is used to teleport to the campsite quicker. The vehicle dealership and the toy shop really help you to get to the saloon and the pizza place pretty quickly. And the gift display is used for the school tasks or the hospital tasks. And if you know where to teleport, you win so much time while grinding for something. And it's also really important to know the circle of the AdoptMe days, because every second or every third night, they need the camping tasks. For example, I think one of the next few days my pets will have to go to the campsite and they get sick always after the campsite. No, not throughout the day, but right after the campsite. So always grab some healing outposts. You can find them in the back of the hospital, and it's just so helpful to have them in your inventory. And if you're kind of confused on what I meant before, for example, you log on and get the school tasks. You finish the school tasks in pace, you can vibe, you do your pet's tasks, but then you have to go to bed, and the next day, you have to go to the beach. And after the beach, you have to go to the pizza place. After the pizza place day, you have to go to the saloon day, and after the saloon day, you have to go to the playground day. And it's always the same. It's playground, then school, then beach party, then pizza place, and then saloon. And now to some tasks. I know I'm kind of rushing through it, but if you, for example, have the pet need that they want to go to the playground and have to walk or drive, equip some strollers and go on the trampoline, because all those tasks get done the same time. Same if you use the strollers on both tasks like walking and driving at the same time, both of those tasks will get done the same speed, the same second. So that's why it's really important to try to get some skates. You can buy them in the toy shop for like, let me lie, $250 I think it was. And then guys, it's really important to have age-up potions, because they get, like, if you feed them a pet, they will, I think it was 30 tasks they finish if you feed them one. So if you're not necessarily grinding for something important, I like to have out matcha, as you see by the friendship level, to grind for age up potions and age up a specific pet that I really want. So if you have the Pet Handler Pro certificate, I would also recommend having one of your favorites out that's a friendship level to get some age up potions, and on the other hand have a pet that you want to make neon or mega. And as you see, I'm on the campsite, and guys, I think every one of us knows the battle for the campsite showers. Before I had the tips that I will show you right now, I used to wait till the next sunrise in the game until my pets could shower, because I was not quick enough. But here are some really good tips so you don't have to battle yourself with other players. Either if you have the door that teleports you back to your house, because you can easily wait a few seconds between finishing the campsite tasks and if they have to shower. If you don't have the door, you could also use the respawn button that teleports you back to your house immediately. So you can shower your pets in peace and don't have to wait ages to manage to try to get a campsite shower. And guys, AdoptMe really listens to us, and they added the pet pen, which is also really important to use. Really guys, don't be shy to use them. I love to use mine for legendaries or ultra rares. I mainly put legendaries and ultra rares in there because I'm too lazy to age them up by hand because they take ages. And I would also recommend using the pet pen to make megas. Might take a bit longer, but you get megas done in the same time as you perhaps get done 4 neons that you age up by hand. So it's really important to use the pet pen because you get XP and bucks from it. And guys, always try to get those 3 times needs task from your pet done. I don't know how it's called or what correctly to say from it, but always try to do that. If you don't have the thing the pet wants for the task, try to ask some players if you can borrow it and give it back because you need it for this task, or if it's not too expensive, buy it, because sometimes your pets want the same task with the same thing in the future and then you already have it in your inventory. So try to get as many different things as you can from your inventory. And then another really important tip that helped me a lot is make the pets you like by hand. For example, I really love the bunny swirls, so I'm aging up by hand. If I perhaps have to make a mega Chaneke by myself, by my hand, I would probably not be able to finish it. They would rot in my inventory because I do not like them. So if you have a pet that you want to make neon and you like, age them up by hand. If you don't like them, you find them ugly, you cannot look at them, put them in a pet pen, because you only have to look at them once or twice a day when you log on, claim the XP, and then you're done with them. So might sound silly, but it really helped me. And another thing that I will mention is try to join every admin abuse that you can, because they might get a lot of hate because they're not good enough or whatever those greedy players like to complain about. But you get 3 times aging for the pets, you get bucks, you get some extra XP, you get free pets. For example, we got some Angus cow boxes, we got a Mrs. Whisker pips. So if you have time on a Saturday, join it for 30 minutes because it's not longer and it can just really help you to upgrade your inventory, especially with all that free stuff we get. And then probably my last tip for today's video, always make sure you have your profile set up with things you want, like a dream inventory, some good stuff you have, some clothes you have for the pet, or whatever you want to add in there. And also let people know what you like in trades or how you're trading. And it doesn't matter what pets you have, just let people know what you have. And I also especially would recommend having a like as ad section. Because for example, I have a Seopod on there. I don't have a single Seopod in my inventory right now, but I don't want to trade for them and make overpays with the pets that I have. So I let people know I like them as ads, and maybe someone looks at it and thinks, yeah, fine, I can add some Seopods or mega Seopod to the pet they offer. And I think it's just so helpful. And now probably to the part you guys have been waiting for is how to trade, what trades to not do, how to use specific value websites, how to get into values, and how to upgrade or downgrade correctly. This is kind of rushed because I did not have much time to record, but I still tried to show you guys what helped me a lot. And I will use my alt account to show you some trades you can do or should not do and what people to especially avoid. And also keep in mind you don't have to do a trade you don't like to do, because everyone trades differently, and I'm trading differently from you. You have another way of trading, but as I said, this is what helped me to upgrade my inventory to what it is right now. And due to the new update, you can now access people's inventories and see what they have in their inventory in every section. For example, I have this stuff on my old account, and I can now ask to offer for the bunny, for example. So you just press on it and wait until they either cancel or accept it and put it in the trade window. And then they can look through your profile if you give them access, which I would really recommend doing. So, but guys, don't be fooled by some people. Because I'll show you an example of my old account offering for my ice cream hermit crab. If you know the value of it, it's pretty decent and it's not bad. Especially during summer, they were rising and so hard to get. They were even considered an exotic for some point. And you know your value of your pet. For example, my hermit crab is worth way more than those 3 pets combined probably. It's just, I did not check values during all of this, but it's just an example. So you know you should not do it. So you removed it and, for example, put in another pet that you would do. For example, like the pheasant. And you can also, with the X on the pets, you can ask to remove a specific pet. And that's maybe a trade you can do. It's a rare and an ultra rare for another really low ultra rare that I have in my inventory. And again, AdoptMe has a little tip on trades. For example, someone offers you a mouse and you add a buffalo in the trade, which are, I think, both comments. Yeah, they're both comments, I just checked. And comment for comment is always a fair trade. Doesn't matter the value. And AdoptMe lets you know when you hit accept, the timer is 5. And sometimes it's 15, sometimes it's 10. And the higher the timer goes in AdoptMe, you know, AdoptMe doesn't really think good of the trade you did. And guys, here's an example of people you should not trade. People you should just decline. For example, someone wants you to offer for the pet, even though you have I do not offer for randoms in your profile. Sometimes people don't check profiles, which kind of confuses me because I always check profiles, but that's just me. So they put in an ehekato and ask you to offer. You don't like to offer, so you just put in a random pet that you think is good, but then they hit you with no how to trades. Like, what do you mean you don't want no how to trades? Because you're giving me a hard to trade. You only want an overpay for a really hard to trade. And then you know you don't do anything like what they said. You maybe put in a Clementine owl because I think they're around the same value, because none of these are really hyped. The Clementine owl is still better, so you give them an overpay what they want you to add, because you are apparently under on a value website that's probably made by them. So all you have to do is tell them no thank you, because you don't need to be scammed for a pet you can easily perhaps hatch out of an egg. So guys, my tip, avoid them. And now to the more complicated part of this video. I tried my best to help you understand, like what I showed you is AMVGG, because a lot of people struggle to understand it, and it took me so long to understand it myself. But every pet has value points on a website, either if it's Elfbred, if it's AMVGG, or if it's a random website you found. Because you kinda, I will just show you, because explaining values is so hard nowadays. But let's say you have 2 no-pot strawberry penguins and want to offer for a pet that's almost the same value, you know, the same value on AMVGG if it's in the same section. For example, the winged tiger is between the cupid dragon and the strawberry bat dragon. But you saw a potted cupid dragon is worth more than a no-potted one. Some pets are worth more potted than no potted ones. You can also combine or compare specific pets on their value, and you can always look around AMVGG to check what pets are kinda higher up on the list and what pets are pretty down. And another really complicated thing is neons and megas. For example, if you have 4 no potted ringtail lemurs and you make a neon, you win in value. Because a neon one is worth more than 4 no potted ones. So that's why it's important to know how to grind correctly for Neons are megas. For example, if you have 4 neon poodles, you can already assume a mega one is worth more than those 4 neon ones. But keep in mind, there are mid tiers and high tiers that are really high in demand. So don't let you be fooled that neons are always better. For example, let's use 4 Dalmatians, 4 fly-right Dalmatians. They have a pretty good demand and are worth that one. If you make a neon, you lose. You lose a lot of value. Why? I don't know, I cannot explain that to you, but you just kind of have to get into knowing it. Same with the balloon uni. If you have 4 balloon unis and you make a neon, you lose a little bit of value. And a really big difference is with some Arctic reindeers that I will show you right now. I looked around myself a little to give you some ideas of what neons you can make and what you should not make. And here you can see the huge difference. And 2 Arctic reindeers, normal ones, equal a neon one. With the other pets it was kind of almost the same. And same with the goose. It's so hard to understand, I'm trying my best to explain, but one of the huge difference is also with the bat dragons and the really high tiers. I'm not showing you this in this video because if you bought an AdoptMe, you can try to figure all that out yourself. And also keep in mind, some potted pets are worth more than no potted pets, and same way around, especially with the high tiers. No potted high tiers are worth more than potted ones. If you use a potted flaming fox and compare to a no potted flaming fox, the potted one is worth more. So it's also really important to know the difference between specific potted pets or no potted pets. And guys, on AIM-VGG you can also compare demand. For example, the jousting horse has a medium demand with 2 stars, whilst my shadow dragon has 3 stars and is in really high demand. The Siamese, for example, has a really high demand too, it has 3 stars, so you can also compare your offer with demand. Because some people go either for values or demand, some go for both. And another good thing on AIM-V is you can see what people offer for your pet that you have. For example, you saw the offers for Neon Parrot, and you can also post offers. Like for example, I want to trade my Bat Dragon and I want to see a shadow and an ad from one whole point in a trade that I would do. And if you know values, you know if I want an ad of +1, they might have to add a shadow, not a shadow, a Frost Dragon to make it almost fair. And that's how I mainly trade nowadays, because as you see, I posted a trade for 2 turtles that I have, and I would like to trade them for Dalmatian, because Dalmatian is higher in demand and I'm doing just a small overpay. So I would really recommend using some trading hubs on specific websites. Elfbred, for example, has this one too, if you prefer Elfbred. And now, I mentioned on my channel in the community hub that I'm doing a small giveaway in the next video, which is this video. I'm giving away some good stuff to help you maybe upgrade your inventory or help you trading, because I know trading nowadays gets really hard with all those greedy people. So as a thank you, I'm giving away 2 things to 2 lucky people of you. One of those is the classic trading stand, because you can put your pet in the trading stand if you place it in, let's say, in the middle of the map. People see that you maybe offer or maybe trade a Bat Dragon so they can trade you through the trading stand. And it really helped me at the beginning of my AdoptMe era, let's say it like that, to get me good offers, or let's see, offers for some specific pets. And another thing I'm giving away is a Ride Potion, because Ride Potions always have a good demand. People tend to overpay for them if they cannot afford them with Robux. So I'm also giving away a Ride Potion to one of you. I know it's not much for now, but don't worry guys, I'll do a lot of giveaways in the future. But this is for now what I'm giving away as a little thank you to all the support that I got from you. And all you have to do is let me know in the comments why you would like one of those. And keep in mind, you cannot get both. Either you want the trading stand or you want the Ride Potion, because I'm not spoiling one person that much. I don't think that's fair. So let me know in the comments why you would like one of those gifts, and let me know your username so I can, let's say, add you next Thursday and announce the 2 winners. So guys, I really hope you're happy with what I'm choosing, and now let's get back to what I meant before. I posted the trade with the turtles for the Dalmatian, and that person added me over the website and joined me. And yes, we did the trade, which I'm really happy about because it was a good upgrade for me and I got rid of the turtles. I don't like the turtles, and I'm also trying to get an inventory that I'm really, really happy with. And demand-wise, I also got a pretty good upgrade, I must say. And then guys, I know that might seem scary if you have like not the best inventory or just a mid inventory, but try trading servers every now and then, because you will see why at like the end of the video, I think, because I got a really good trade that I'm happy with. I got a really good downgrade actually. And guys, trading servers are for everyone. You can only join if you have at least 1 neon in your inventory. So that's also another point on why to grind for neons, because you can join the trading servers. And guys, really keep in mind, trading does not have to be as scary as some people might make it seem on TikTok or on YouTube. And one tip for a trading server is have the pets or the pet equipped that you want to trade. For example, I would like to trade my evil unicorn for a downgrade, or if someone wants like the evil unicorn and an ad for, let's say, a parrot, I would do it because I'm trying to get rid of it. I like the evil unit, it's such a cool pet, but still, have the pet that you want to get rid of equipped. And then I joined a new trading server because that one was not for me, but this one was my lucky server, for example. You can switch through a lot of trading servers with the go home button up there and press new trading server. And again, guys, always be friendly during trading, because I think it's so important. If you're nice, the other person is nice. If they're rude, don't be rude back. Just stay nice. And then I looked around and saw someone trading one of my favorite pets in game. Luckily, they traded me first, and then you will see what happened. They added the fox, an Arctic reindeer, and a strawberry pet dragon. And I was kind of curious and kind of knew what they were offering for, because I had AMV2G open on the next monitor that I have. And I checked the value points and I knew they wanted to offer for my evil unicorn. Why? Because I have it equipped. I did not mention in the chat that I'm trading an evil unicorn. They just saw me riding on it and they assumed that I'm trading it. And the trade thankfully went through, because I'm so happy with the downgrade that I did. Because both Arctic Reindeer and Strawberry Bat Dragon are in really high demand, and the Dragon Fruit Fox is in my happy values demand. And guys, I will show you now why I would accept, because they did a small overpay. And guys, I'm not greedy like some players. Some players would like if you add a mega turtle or a cow for it. Guys, don't be greedy. There's no need to be greedy. I got an overpay without asking for it. And this was mainly happy values and a good downgrade for me, because now I have more good pets that I can show off and that people see that I'm trading something good or something that they like. And without talking, I did a really good downgrade with 2 pets that are really high in demand and a pet that I really like, only because I checked the value website pretty quickly the second I got a trade request. So I would recommend you guys to learn values, understand values, and use values, because nowadays it's the only way of getting a good upgrade. And guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope I could help some of you upgrade their inventory or help you grind a little bit better, and keep the giveaway in mind. Let me know why and your username in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It makes me so happy to see all the support from you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!